What's one of your craziest experiences out here in Camden, Jess?
The craziest?
One of the craziest ones ever.
I think it was finding a dead body in a bag.
Wow.
Yeah. A cut up female, yeah. This is one of the craziest things that I've ever experienced.
Wow.
I mean...
How long ago was that?
Not long ago, like 4 weeks ago.
You think she's one of the working girls?
Yeah, definitely a working girl.
It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home. It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home. It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war.
Okay, we did business pretty good, pretty well. My name is ATM Ray. What's your name?
Jess.
Jess?
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Jess.
Nice to meet you.
So where you from, Jess?
From out here.
Are you from Camden?
Yeah.
How was growing up for you, Jess? How was life?
It was alright, I guess.
Well, I guess.
I don't know.
Ups and downs?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could dig it. So, it was pretty good. Both parents in the household?
Yeah.
Nice. Siblings?
Yeah, 3.
Okay. And you grew up in Camden your whole life?
Mm-hmm.
May I ask your ethnic background?
I'm Spanish.
Alright, cool. What's going on now, Jess? We in the belly of the beast right now, downtown.
Making money like all the other girls do.
Alright. How long have you been out here doing this type of work?
About like 9 months.
9 months?
Yeah.
So Jess, you're new to this?
No, not new.
Oh, you stopped?
I had stopped and then I started again.
Okay. How was you introduced to this lifestyle?
How was I introduced to this lifestyle?
Yeah.
People, places, and things, I guess.
Okay. Heard that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you meet the wrong crowd, you do stupid shit, and then it just becomes a routine.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you currently deal with any type of substance abuse?
Yeah.
May I ask what that would be?
Heroin and cocaine.
Okay. Did you stop that too when you stopped doing the dates, or?
Yeah.
You did?
I did. I was clean for a few years.
A few
then
years?
I relapsed, yeah.
Oh, man. No lie, it happens to the best of us, you know?
Yeah, it does. It has a lot to do with, once you're clean, you got to stay away from people, places, and things. But sometimes, shit happens and you end up in a hospital and the doctors give you the substance you're not supposed to have, and then one thing leads to another.
I respect that. So, are you saying that you was prescribed with something? That's what probably led to your
Yeah, I had
addiction?
an accident and I had a surgery and they never won me off the medication. They just sent me home with an opiate addiction.
Wow.
So yeah, I can't afford $60 a pill. You gotta be out of your mind.
Nah, Jess, I heard that plenty of times.
You know?
A lot of times, you know?
So you do what, it's best, the next best thing. $3, $5, it is what it is.
Yeah. Cop a bag a lot cheaper.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. How much you think you spend on your habit a day, Jess?
Oh my God, don't even ask.
If you give me an estimate?
Roughly, anywhere from 300, 400 a day.
300 to 400 a day?
Yeah.
So that means you gotta make that a day, right?
Pretty much.
Are you making that a day, 300 to 400?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Not like Sundays is slow.
Yeah.
Sundays and Mondays is slow, but the rest of the week is alright.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. If you're out here, not really, not as much. But if you're online, I guess you can make that way more than that.
What's the most you ever made in one day?
3,500.
3,500?
Yeah.
Whew. And that was doing the dating thing?
Doing dates, yeah.
Did you have some expensive rollers or what?
No, you're online. So
Okay.
online, you're charging $200 to $250 an hour. So
Okay.
it's not hard to make.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
You know.
How you feel when you're doing this type of stuff, Jess? Is it
Don't
heartbreaking?
feel good about myself.
Don't?
Nah.
I believe it.
But you got to do what you got to do to get to where you're going. So.
Yeah. You think a regular 9 to 5 could fund your habits?
No, absolutely not.
You don't think so?
No.
Why is that? Because it's nearly impossible.
Slow money.
Okay.
Money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And plus, you're not getting paid a day. You're getting paid a week. So it's not like, you know what I mean? And even if you were getting paid a day, you wouldn't make that much money.
Yeah.
You'd be broke by the time you got to pay bills.
Nah, for real.
You probably wouldn't be able to pay bills.
Nah, for real though.
So yeah.
What's one of your craziest experiences out here in Camden, Jess?
The craziest?
One of the craziest ones ever.
I think it was finding a dead body in a bag.
Wow.
Yeah. A cut up female, yeah. This is one of the craziest things that I've ever experienced.
Wow.
I mean,
how long ago was that?
Not long ago, like 4 weeks ago.
You think she's one of the working girls?
Yeah, definitely a working girl.
Oh, man.
I think it was one of the missing girls that went missing a couple months ago that no one's seen. You know.
I wonder if I interviewed her.
Maybe, I don't know.
Dang. Did the police end up recovering the...
I don't know.
Okay.
Everything was kept on a hush.
Oh, all right.
So that's the sad part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't hear anything about it. There was no big deal made out of it or nothing.
Man, just going right under the rug, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. That's scary.
It is very scary.
Yeah. You know.
You have a lot of scary shit that happens out here to these girls.
Yeah. How do you stay safe? How you not be a statistic? You know?
Because I'm not always out here.
Okay.
Like that, and I do what I gotta do, and I stick and move.
Stick and move.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people hang out a little too long with some of the creeps out here and do things that you wouldn't catch me doing. Not that I'm any better than them, but
Right.
I just wouldn't put myself in that predicament.
You move smart. You move smarter than others.
Pretty much.
Yeah. When you was
You know, you get vibes, like feelings, like that type shit. If I don't get a good vibe, I'm not. There's no way that I'm either getting in your car or going anywhere with you.
Yeah. Jess, when you was you know, when you stopped using, what was you doing for work then?
I was bartending.
You was bartending? Okay.
Yeah.
How did you like that?
I like bartending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you might ever get back into it, or probably not?
Probably.
Do you have to get clean to get into it, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got other plans too to help people out once I get clean. So
Yeah.
hopefully that works out.
Yeah. Jess, do you have a man while you like, you know, prostituting and stuff? Do you have a
Do I have
man?
a what?
A man, like a boyfriend.
Absolutely not. Crazy? Why would I do that? That's the stupidest thing ever.
I honestly met a couple people, Jess.
Yeah, listen, I know a couple people that I do, but that's just retarded. Like,
Yeah.
they're a man. They're supposed to at least meet you halfway.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a 50-50 thing. If it's a one way, you need to leave it alone.
Yeah.
I don't agree on that at all.
I respect it.
You know, I'm my own bad company.
Okay. All
My
right.
own worst enemy. I don't need anybody putting batteries on my back or egging me on to do anything that I don't need to do.
Yeah. So I do interviews out in Kensington, and a lot of the girls say they have boyfriends that use them, you know.
Yeah.
In return, you know, they give companionship for,
Nah.
you know, for
I'd
the
rather
women
be
to
alone.
support their habits.
I'd rather be alone.
Yeah.
Because they're supporting their habit. They're not supporting
Yeah.
the habit that they have on their own. They're just brainwashed.
And a couple women be like, "Oh, he's my security."
Security? What? Retarded ass.
It just
Sorry.
makes them feel better, huh?
I guess if that's what makes them feel better, but no. If I want security, I'll get a knife.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always carry one, so that's, you know,
Good.
learn at a really young age to use a razor in my mouth. So
You know how to do that?
Yeah, I know how to carry a razor in my mouth.
Oh man, may I ask your age? If you don't mind me asking?
I know.
Because I know the young girls don't know that trick of
No,
not
don't
disclosing
tell my
ages.
age,
I
you know?
respect it. I'm sorry for asking. I heard
It's
it's
all right.
disrespectful. I only ask because a lot of young girls don't know that razor in their mouth trick.
Maybe I'm from New York.
Okay.
You know what I mean? My
Yeah.
family's from New York. That's the first thing you learn when you're out there.
Yeah.
I was out there for a few years in school,
Mm-hmm.
and the first thing that they teach you is how to carry a razor in your mouth without cutting yourself.
Yeah.
I think I might have cut myself twice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. At the beginning, it might
In
happen.
the beginning, when before you learn
It's
how
gonna
to take, but you
happen.
could slice and dice anybody with a razor in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they don't
get
know. They can underestimate all they want.
Yeah. Khalees, get your sign.
My sign.
Yeah, your zodiac sign.
Capricorn.
Capricorn in the building.
Yep.
All right. Any last thing you want to say,
No.
Jess? We about to wrap it up.
No, I'm good.
Any advice to the girls working the
Yeah,
corners?
stay out of Broadway. Find something else better to do with your life than this. Not.
Yeah.
This is nothing. I don't know. I don't even know how to put it in words.
Yeah.
It's not a game. It's a very dangerous game.
Very dangerous game. Thank
It
you for
is.
your time.
It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home. It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home. It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war.